In 1887, Massachusetts passed a law that required sex-assigned restrooms to male and females. Before that, restrooms were only meant for men to use. Years later, on July 2nd, 1964, did the Civil Rights Act pass, and finally, whites and blacks were able to use the same restrooms. Using the restroom is a basic human need that everyone should be entitled to, yet in America, that has always been an issue of segregation that is just absurd and unnecessary. My name is Renee Cummins, and I am currently a promoter for nightlife events. I could not wait to attend Output, which is a club in Brooklyn, back in 2015. It was the beginning of the night, and it was time to go to the restroom. I'm comfortable enough to go alone, so I didn't bother to ask any of my friends to come with me. I simply just asked a party goer where the bathroom was. They pointed me to a line that wasn't long at all, despite rumors of how long women's restrooms are. As I got closer, I noticed only men on the line. Nervous and scared, I ran back to the party goer and asked again, "Where's the ladies' room?" Again, they pointed to the same line I was originally pointed to. At this point in time, I needed to relieve myself and honestly did not care who was online for the restroom. As I approached the stalls, I noticed how private they were, with the doors of the stalls reaching from ceiling to floor. I have never felt more safe and comfortable in a restroom. I washed my hands at the public sink that was provided and continued my night. I had survived my first gender-neutral restroom. With recent research and studies, it has come to our attention the safety and health issues many people face using sex-assigned restrooms. It may come as a surprise to you that these people I am referring to are transgender people. As a nation, we want to keep everyone safe and comfortable, and we should care about everyone's well-being, no matter who that person is. I believe and support gender-neutral bathrooms in all public areas, so why not start right here at Mercy College? Today, I'm going to discuss the safety and health issues one currently might face in gender-assigned restrooms and how we, as a congregation, should implement gender-neutral restrooms at Mercy to be an example for other colleges as well as any public area. The bathroom is an area where one should simply go to relieve themselves. Biologically, we all have a urethra to urinate and an anus to defecate. Whether you are black or white, or identify with being male or female, we all have to use the bathroom. For transgenders, this is extremely difficult because he or she is being judged on which gender-assigned bathroom to use. This judgment is causing transgenders to plan the day accordingly to restroom breaks. Linda Oakfield and Laurel Richmond, who are both assistant professors, conducted a study where Earl, a participant, stated, "I don't even think about it, but it's really a part of my planning. I'm not going to a park and spend the day there and take a giant water bottle. I would rather be dehydrated later." Not only does this cause mental damage to a person, it also causes physical damage. In a recent study conducted by Jody L. Herman of the Williams Institute UCLA School of Law, reported that out of the participants, 54% reported adverse health effects from trying to avoid using public restrooms, such as dehydration, kidney infections, and urinary tract infections. That outrageous number should be 0. How as a nation are we comfortable and content with allowing people to make themselves? Now that I have spoken about the health concerns, let me discuss the safety concerns. Majority of people are not comfortable using the restroom with the opposite sex, just as I was at Output, because of the dangers that are present. Well, from my many personal experiences using gender-neutral restrooms, I was never verbally harassed or physically assaulted in any of these incidences. And surprisingly, there is not enough proof of this type of verbal harassment or physical assault in gender-assigned restrooms we all fear right now. There is, however, proof and statistics of how many transgenders are harassed and assaulted using gender-neutral restrooms. In the same study by Herman, it is noted that in the largest survey of trans people to date, 78% reported to being harassed, 35% reported being physically assaulted at school, and 41% reported attempting suicide. Let's face it, we are all worried about potentially being attacked in a room where we should feel comfortable and safe. But in reality, when a malicious person wants to commit a crime, they do not care where they attack or who they attack. As a female, I would feel more safe knowing there is another man in a private bathroom stall if the situation ever occurs where I might be at risk to be harassed or assaulted. And if our main concern is safety, shouldn't that safety be entitled to everyone? These surprising statistics I have mentioned must change. There is no need to subject anyone to these health and safety concerns. And the solution is quite simple. Make gender-assigned restrooms to gender-neutral restrooms. Many jurisdictions have already placed new ordinances. For example, Seattle. Even though their ordinance only affects single-stall use by installing the proper signage for single-occupancy restrooms, they acknowledge the safety and health benefits of installing it. Not only does this ordinance state that it benefits transgenders, but all people with disabilities who require the help of an attendant, but also parents with children of a different gender. Can you imagine what it might feel like for a transgender person with the decision of what restroom to use? Let's say, hypothetically, I was born female, but I identify with being male, so I want to use the male's restroom. I walk in and immediately get told to leave. When I refuse, since I am here to use the restroom, I am attacked by the males in the room and I am quickly kicked out. When I go to the female's room, again, I am verbally harassed and told to leave. I decide not to use the restroom today and contract a urinary tract infection. As I have previously stated, this is how people are living right now. In conclusion, today I have spoken about the safety and health concerns we are now currently facing using gender-assigned restrooms. I have also stated the call to action to these problems and issues, making gender-assigned restrooms into gender-neutral restrooms. They say history repeats itself, and if that's the case, then gender-neutral restrooms are bound to happen, since as a country we first did not allow women to use the restroom, and then we separated restrooms by color, and now we are separated by gender. Gender-assigned restrooms will only be beneficial to us, so let's start today, here at Mercy College, and require all restrooms to be gender neutral. Thank you. My name is Renee Cummins, and have a wonderful day.